Well, because I work in healthcare, I really liked the predicting pulmonary exacerbation, predicting exacerbation one. I really liked that one. A minor critique, again, because you're open to it. I would have really liked to have been exposed to the variable headers, like what were, especially on the genetic end. You had, a portion of it was medical measures. Another portion were genetic markers, genetic variables. And the way I approached that competition, actually, we can talk about this a bit, is I separated the medical measures, modeled that separately from the genetic measures, because they're very different. So you really want the model to focus on kind of similar areas, grouped into different, because it turned out the medical measures were extremely predictive. Well, the genetic data wasn't, or a lot less. But there were a few variables in the genetic data that were predictive, and I would have been very curious to find out what they were. So I really liked that. I like that competition, and I also worked on the retail, the what's it called, the retail one, where the store locations. Yeah, I like that one because that was, like I mentioned earlier, we have to hunt for our own variables. And that's always an extremely interesting process. And I think it's very rewarding for anybody involved to have to go through that effort, because there's a lot out there, and it really translates to many different tasks, many different jobs. So actually, I kind of liked, they were very different, the two ones I finished. And I'm now tackling the new one you just put up about motorcycle math. Very different, time series based. So for me, I'm very happy with any competition as long as it's not a repeat of something else, right? Because the last thing I want to do is dust off an old model and and done with. I like to learn, and so if I'm motivated to try new approaches, I love it. And so far, you guys have done a great job at that.